First, you know what I want to say to the gay community is this. I think recently they've been, to me, at first we thought that they were seeking equality.
Right.
To be respected as human beings or whatever the case. And I think Jamaica has grown past the archaic approach to the whole gay issue.
Yeah.
Jamaica grew past that whole.
Of course.
Because we see Shibada have career in Jamaica.
Right.
And there is no question to everybody where them think about him.
Right.
You understand me? I have to say that you'd be a hypocrite to say.
True.
The common man in the road, not that them say.
See,
so when I open a derogatory term, but we feel like Jamaica grew past that.
Yeah.
And they are holding on.
The message that the gays are putting out, especially to the international community, is that they are still being persecuted. You know what I mean? Most of the time when the persecution reach the gays, I now say sometimes one and two man are still dark. Most of the time when the persecution reach them are from them own community, them own relationships.
This Heart, Mind and Soul to Soul interview is going to be actually the closest I've ever gotten to both of you in a real life. Yes, I'm really looking forward to this. So, you know, as I have children myself, and I have sons, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, my son, them was 3 years apart.
Straight.
And it was hard for me to separate the two of them. So, you understand me?
Yeah.
So for me, if we take on this thing now, if we try to separate identical twin, me not it. So here you are, the two of you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's start at the very beginning. You were both born at Victoria Jubilee Hospital.
Yeah, man.
But you were raised for a time by your grandma, Miss Sue.
Yeah, that's a down a country, cause you know, life you get wicked on a water house for father and thing, and you know, father is Michael Gainer, a mechanic. You get me? I say, you don't know things that wicked for my mother when she did, you know, just cause you don't know the ignorance too, as a young mother and thing or whatever. So she'd have to kind of make it back to country and say, all right, hold on for them a little bit for my grand.
Right.
You get me?
Which is something that families in Jamaica can identify.
Yeah.
There's nothing strange about that.
St. Elizabeth, we are good while in our life. That's
Who is from St. Elizabeth? Your mom?
Yeah, my mother.
Your mother is originally from St. Elizabeth. All right, fine. Tell us a little bit about, I know you left when you were young and you also came back to Kingston when you were young.
Yeah.
But tell us about your memories of Russell Heights in St. Elizabeth. I've never heard of Russell Heights.
Nobody never even want to say.
Tell us about that.
We were in one bush. Well, you know, the fondest memories that we have of Russell Heights would have to be, I mean, I have to really say, it is, you know, about hardship. Yeah. You know, a discipline within the hardship. It wasn't like cruelty.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, this is the way you are going to learn to live, because, you know, I mean, we are not going to always be in the world, so we are preparing you for a world that we are not going to always be in. Our grandmother was a staunch disciplinarian, you understand, and she enforced education to the fullest. We were reading fluently before we got to school.
You serious?
Yeah, man. Good. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
So she taught you at home?
Yes, man. It was a military camp. I tell you that.
I know. But you know, you mentioned something that you were being taught long before to fend for yourself.
Yes, to function in a world that they were not going to always be in.
Can I say to you that whether people don't realize this or not, this is really the job of parenting.
Yes, that is what it is.
That's what it's all about, you know.
Yeah, they're not doing that nowadays.
Enough parents are growing the pity them to take care of them.
Yeah. Some white fault behavior.
Yes, no man. And really and truly you're supposed to be growing the children to be adults.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So we were adults from, you know, way picnic days.
Right. Talk a little bit about Miss Sue. Tell me more about Miss Sue.
Well, Miss Sue, you know, she's of maroon descent.
Yeah.
So if you say serious, would that be an understatement, you know? It would be an understatement that wouldn't do justice in adequately describing, you know, that insanely courageous woman or courageously insane.
Wow.
It is also Miss Sue who has taught us to accept our surroundings and what we have and appreciate it, because enough people have less.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she always teaches. She give you the principles of life from a tender age, like some age or some people wouldn't even think, say, a 4-year-old could have overstand them things, but she used to bring all of that to it, all of the folklore.
You mentioned maroon descent, and that comes up in the conversation from the word go.
Yeah.
What was it about? Did she tell you that she was from maroon descent? Did she tell you anything about her maroon descent?
Yeah, we were told a whole lot. And first time we heard the word Africa, she.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So you get me? And our uncle too. You know, she didn't pass that to our children, because our uncle Junior is the first man, Mr. with Elise, I see a picture in him room. Yeah. Buckle off a door, a whole heap of sitting where You know what I mean?
So it's not
but he does
curious.
But that uncle was Miss Sue's son?
Yeah, that's my mother brother, Uncle Junior, living image of Super Cat.
Really?
You can't know them different.
So,
you don't know how it happened.
Explain that something there to me. Oh, Miss Sue is maroon and the children favor Super Cat.
Well, she is, a descent, by descent. She was... with grandfather is actually of Syrian descent.
Okay.
So basically, we don't know what link that they go when they meet or whatever the case may be.
So Miss Sue's husband is a Syrian?
Yeah, but
we never really know him, but my mother tell us him look just like Norman Manley.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? So basically, that's how the link makes. So the kids kind of come with a
with that something
type.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that coolie type, something they want to have is not really coolie, it's really...
Syrian descent, yeah.
Okay, all right. So you're a mixture and maroon is an integral part of it. Wow, that's exciting.
Good, Obama type thing.
Yeah. That's very exciting. All right. You speak fondly about an older brother, Delroy.
Yeah.
Tell us about Delroy, and are there any other siblings?
Yeah. Well, from my mother's side, we have a little sister and a little brother and a bigger brother. That's it.
Right.
That's a Delroy.
Yeah. Delroy is the bigger brother.
Delroy is the bigger brother. Now, let me tell you about Delroy.
Yeah.
Delroy.
Tell me about brother.
It's Delroy now. Delroy, from an early age, was to me, I would consider him a genius. Yeah, that person from an age where you wouldn't consider a child would understand the mechanics of things. He was always curious. Mommy used to kill him with lick for pull down the TV, the brand new TV, the good TV.
Pull up everything
and put it back together. You understand? And she used to deal with him wicked for that. Now, Delhi, to say eccentric was, that is another understatement. Weird. Yeah.
Meaning what? Tell us about that. Because you
good weird.
Okay.
Good weird. Because you what now? I thought as a youth, because personally, me as a youth always used to just write songs, being inspired by music and whatever the case may be. I used to write songs when we used to go to school, and my brother, Paul, used to beat the decks. Me used to sing song and one bag of thing, but me used to see it as just children being children, basically. This is what everybody do.
Right.
So it's like, it was nothing special to me, but Delhi did say something different, completely different, and Delhi used to why not take this to our next?
So how much older is Delhi than Uno?
Like a year.
Are you joking?
Yeah, man. So Delhi say you can't know.
Uno like triplet then?
See, so it's like Delhi. You used to say, all right, the dance I keep up there, so we go up there and...
But in this shy bad.
I say, yo, this dance and take mic, you must be mad, where I deal with that. So when I go now and Delhi, someone say, yo, me DJ.
That's how much
and if you can't DJ or sing,
he wasn't the artist.
So let me ask you something. Shy Delhi?
Yeah.
Besides him.
No, me shy.
Yeah. Oh, you shy, not Delhi?
Delhi not shy.
Him running a shy slide.
So he must say, DJ and go down the place. You come work.
I'm an artist.
He must open me fear. Like, him think him is a bad singer. Like, the worst singer I've ever heard in my life. I swear to God.
Yeah.
So me I say to you, no, Delhi that goes a boom now and run out every minute.
Run a sugar man.
More than once, more than twice. We lose count. And every time him do it, me go hide. People boo him, them run him.
You serious?
When I time they go to beat him.
And him doing that.
He was awful, and he was doing it for show, for help, to give me the confidence to say, yo, something in you what the world needs to know. And me used to always go hide.
That's a big sacrifice, you know?
Yeah, they make crazy sacrifice. They nearly beat
every time we do it over and over.
Them do everything bad where you can picture them and do an artist to embarrass him. They do it and more.
Yeah, man.
So at what point did you save Delhi?
It came quite naturally. When we really realized that, okay, the encouragement wasn't just in a one section now. It kind of start branch off. Me still did write. Me still did some nice things. Me still did write poetry from the early age. We'll talk about that later.
Right.
It was when my baby mother. You know what I mean? Because we do the whole talking thing, and this come quite by accident. We used to reason from the corner. And we used to have this habit, like when I talk a drama, I talk like the person where we are reason both.
You do that from your picnic?
Yeah, and even that me think everybody could have do.
Oh.
When I realize
the first set of volume them up it is. Because some man hear the first set of volume and I wonder how much.
Yeah, like about 9
When you say the first set of volume of picnic days, when you say picnic, what you mean?
About like 14.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, them age. And then now a youth named Psycho, the DJ named Tanbad, back in at them time, then him say, yo, we're going to record this, we won't just listen it back and
all our vibes.
And all our vibes, and him say, and we are say, we are considered and I say, you don't know, man, grow up in them tough surroundings, and you don't really want nobody don't take you serious. Yeah. That's the worst.
Wow.
Nightmare. And we have to, dog, make sure, say, because as a genre, whole as get a youth, same way, and a whole array. But you don't know that something, you know, people gonna start feel like you're the biggest clown or you're the biggest.
You know, so that is a tweetable moment. You know, watch this now.
Yeah.
It's a serious thing that you just say now. Because if you grow up among some tough people, right? We're not taking us serious. Don't be your beating that man.
So you understand me? I said to you, so it's like,
well, them they do them homework. I know them couldn't come with the beating, but you still wanna be taken serious.
I hear you. Yeah. I love that. You like to not beating around here.
Yeah, man. Grow tough is a serious.
Yes.
And we grow sick, man. Mama tell you I go now. Him give out the cassette.
Right.
Back in them time there.
He mean it right.
No, that's a psycho now.
Oh, okay.
When like further days. Then it was always there to encourage the same way.
Right.
But the party I'm in a side I'm with the humor, with the jive, with the type of, you know, he must say, psycho say, yeah man, let's record it man, do man, cause he used to laugh till me literally cry. So now him get out and this is when this I think my cassette or our cassette kind the term viral.
Yeah.
It got viral before viral invent. Yeah. I mean every beat strip, everything. And it is way harder than them time because you actually have to take out the cassette and make it.
Yes. The whole process was harder.
So that there was something special about it. So it's shot and then now, you know what I mean, with that same little identity crisis the way you know say I want serious you kinda you know what I mean, you up your son, you know want nobody put you down there. So it's like with the kinda iffy and we used to even argue amongst ourselves about the validity of this. Where will this go and what?
But we'll talk about the influence that your kid's mom had on the whole thing later, because I have that written down.
Yeah, man.
We're not going to ignore her.
Cool.
Trust me. Yeah. All right, let's talk about your mom, though. Your mom remained in your life and actually came back for you boys when you were about 5, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about now moving from, where the place name? Russell in St. Elizabeth now to... From Russell Bush in St. Elizabeth. No, seriously now. To the garrison?
Yeah, man.
Tell us about that transition.
The garrison.
Yeah, from Grand Spain, Waterhouse, Chisholm Avenue for the most part.
Tell us about that. What was that like for you boys?
Rough. I mean, as kids, you know, you see your parents that go through certain, you don't really understand. You don't really understand, like, you know, when you can grow and become an adult to kind of calculate. So it's like it's kind of rough psychologically. Because you have a grandmother, Miss Sue, who is a disciplinarian to the point of making it sound like, what you call it again, not open cell, but something.
Yes, it is.
Something close to that. Yeah. And then you're moving now from that environment into a Waterhouse, Grand Spain, Chisholm.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. And was the discipline continued or was it a little bit?
Yeah, it was continued because, you know, these places are rough.
Yeah.
These places are conducive to how we grow in terms of the discipline.
It's a fittest.
So, you know what I mean, we already were trained to survive out here.
Right.
In that type of rough environment there. You understand what we are dealing with? And growing come see. So with surroundings, it's understatement again. You get what we are dealing with, but as we say, we're going to kind of prepare for that. So, you know, we come see a mother we never normal either. And we can see, say, our granny upbringing did have an impact on she to she never take no for your answer.
Okay.
And my mother, our mother, was very, 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 very ambitious.
Okay.
Something have to change. If she not have money this year, something have to paint the bed, have to turn around, or sheet have to news. Something have to happen.
So she instilled that in a way from we smart.
You understand? For always
matter we have, use it and make the best of the situation.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
So, you know, she's a lady with us always push for really to the extreme. She believes that from she alive, it can be done, it must be done, it should be done. You tell me otherwise, me I have a problem.
I get the feeling from the song, My Mother's Son, that she really was even hard on you boys. Just to make sure so you understand the life and a pretty better
Yes, man. And then, you know.
And at the time when you're united, you think, say, wickedness, this is wickedness, this is hatred, this is. But after a while, and you grow up and see how life and how it really set, and you really get to fully understand it. You realize that she was an angel.
Preparation.
She prepare you good, because trust me. In my opinion, especially as it relates to dancehall and how them treat we in music, nobody not tougher than twins of twins. We go through something, boy. Mama Elise, if you ever hear this, your program done. We got through it. Yeah, man, and be to bad boy, and we still manage to survive because of the love of the fans.
Right.
If it's up to them alone in a dancehall, you know, we love it long time, you know.
And you survive because your mother never grown a soft.
We are soldiers.
Yes.
You understand how we are dealing, and we come understand now fully.
Yeah.
What them did I do, when them did I do it. At the time it looked like wickedness, but now we know that the greatest thing could have ever happened to me. Because we find parents nowadays, these days, them trying to be them kids' friends.
Yes, them a friend up
them. Them a try to be brethren and me do. No one them vex.
Same way.
Yeah, you know one them feel now we are one bag of things. So with all the discipline, them a try to go around Bible order, you spare the rod, spoil the child.
So true.
You have to know how to raise a youth, and I see you have to come down rate you for that, you know.
Boy, I believe you me. You know, this is real thing, you know, because every single one of us as children understand. I had a father that believe you me. He usually tell me how when we get big, me I can love him. And me saying what world?
But and he was right.
No, I'm a general.
Yeah.
So we understand that parents have to be parents and stop trying to be friends.
Yeah, they can be friends with you.
Yeah, man.
You see the mother and the daughter, they stand up CMPS a tweet. And they're on Facebook and you know your space.
You know your space.
You understand what I'm saying?
You can be close, you know.
Of course.
But there's a space.
You know if you do a bag of things to impress your daughter.
True.
And that's something they got the other way around. Now she can work to impress you by getting good grades.
My mother used to say, listen to me. When my mother deal with me wicked, you know, my mother used to say, hate me now. Thank me later.
So true.
Yeah, man, my mother said, me not like you know, you not have to like me. And this you have to do and it's done.
Argument
done. You see if you hate me, I feel business. Me could have cared less. You get me? I said to you, because my mother knew, she had the foresight to know that you're going to come of age where you're going to understand this. Once you grow.
You're going to have your own children.
You're going to do that. I can tell you this.
Yes.
Our biggest fan where we have. With all of the bad with everything we hear. Oh, mother.
What was it that made her so proud?
You know, so the fact that growing up in the ghetto, and you could have been straight, you could have done enough for the youth, you could have been a follower. But she taught us otherwise still.
Yeah.
But we could have still choose to do that.
Yeah.
And we choose to work until one day we make a name. Yeah, remain within the confines of the discipline of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. I think that is her proudest moment. Even though a lot of times she might not. Because it wasn't, them Asian parents wasn't the hugging type. Yeah. Them wasn't the type to say, Ray, but it's like I'm trying to show you more, like, you don't know me proud of you, me a say for that ball, you want my ball type of. It's too soft, it's too, but.
So even your mom did kind of tough.
That's something never seen in my life.
You serious?
Listen, I grew up half of my life, I see my mother got jail and basic.
You're joking? Curly locks, you're joking?
Yeah, no, I'm not joking.
What? For what?
The same thing we go through. I'm kind of rock it down.
Yeah.
The same thing we go through, which is like a identity. People call, or if you come from the ghetto, or you're in the garrison, and you look a certain way. My mother go through that. Pretty Indian girl. Oh, she. So you find some Munchie and Pinky, them one gang are 24/7 right around the clock. So you find some piece a week pen. Same thing like what they doing, man. So let me ask some people something. Man, ugly body, you know, like some man in the music just come ugly and tell us that them body, you just believe.
No, look
and
here.
give them the ratings and them a talk.
Look here, can I say something to you? I know exactly what I mean, man. Son of mine said to me, say, some boy feel like say, chew them ugly, them bud.
Yeah. So you understand, so my mother did go through that. So she ever get tested and one bag of things. So she was in a whole lot of fights. She was in a whole lot of... And she was like just like we. She was never the instigator of these the people just rush her. And when she retaliate, she become like the problem. You see, no, that trouble, you know, I should have come beat my off. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you sound like a while ago. When I see when you go and say, damn good.
You get what I said? So she was always tested, and we really, and adding to the poverty too.
Yeah.
And the depression will come with like having your kids and can't do what you really want them and then
wow.
For your head is a wicked thing, you know. People don't understand that, you know. People just feel like the people just in a ghetto and want to be bad and want to be violent and just want to be evil. Nobody wants to live a life where you just get $5,000 per week, where you have your school fees to pay, you have the light bill, we're coming like 3 mortgage with 3 different houses simultaneously. You have the water bill that come and just stressing in your life. And you know, when people act out the stress, you just say, see? they're bad.
Yes.
You know, there's a story to it. There's everything to it. People from uptown are always have the psychologist when little Roderick is acting up. You know what I'm saying? So where is the psychologist for some people who are born in a war? When people come from Vietnam, they have post-traumatic stress disorder. Where is the psychologist in the ghetto for dealing with that? The ghetto life is war.
Can I say something to you? There's a virgin of mine who said to me that now that he's an adult, after seeing so many dead bodies on the street as a little youth, he realized that they did need some serious intervention as little youth. Never get none. Grow up and have to deal with the whole of them thing there. Never get no intervention. What you do with the whole of that feeling there? What you do? It's still in you.
And when you meet a woman or whatever the case, the physical abuse and the whole of that, the whole thing about you and it come out from all of that.
Absolutely. But anger issues.
Absolutely. A lot of people, and not everybody can live it, because some people start out their own life, in terms of their mind, because the mind is stronger than anything else in the earth, Some people can live it out. Some people can't. Some people can use one thing.
You see, as you got touch my mind, I remember one thing. My mother used to use one cigarette light one. She teach me this.
Serious?
She used to smoke like wow. And one day, like a train, she called him Curly and I sent him a shop, and then she called him back and said, come here.
Patrick, come here.
Give him back money,
give him the money. Stop smoke.
And that was it?
So,
well, I know you have to say she.
But, by later.
I don't know you like a book. I'm from a barn, I smell cigarette.
And what happened later?
She years after that, never, ever again. Mind over matter.
So I said, Mommy, you really stop smoke? She said, yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Patrick, come here, give me back the money.
Stop smoke.
You're joking.
Never ever see her with one more again in
Strong
life.
Strong mind.
Never.
And we, by way of genes, we get that strong mind there.
Wow, that's a story.
Yeah,
believe me.
That's a story. All right, wow. No. Let us talk about school days now. What school did you attend?
Only school. Because you don't know the financial situation at any time. First one, because we not choose to live out that one day at no point in time. You have a school at St. Elizabeth named Tantan Mountain.
Okay.
And then Russell All-Age.
Okay.
Because some people love high them country heritage. I like it. I like it. I make always. After Russell All-Age, we go on lady named Miss Joe School. Upper Ligani, right at Standpipe Lessons. So I have to big up Miss Joe. She dead ready too. Yeah. God rest your soul, Miss Joe. After that was Providence Primary. After Providence Primary was Swallowfield All-Age. After Swallowfield All-Age was Papine. Then after Papine was George's, and you don't know anything the school fees. Yeah.
George's or high school?
Yep. School fees slap away though. You have to run after the first month or two. We have to cut.
You serious? So you went to George's for how long?
Good. Him they got football way, my brother. Yeah. And me they got the take couple tests. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So you're both in the same year?
Yeah, man. We always have to go to the same school everywhere.
You always have to be together.
We have to be together. I mean, there's time and place everything. You know, when a man feel like if you ever pull the door to the bedroom and he might follow me. Take that time for no mind. You get me? I say time and place everything. We did go George's for a minute, but you don't know, as I always say, the finances. Then after that, we go Dunoon. And then after Dunoon, you have Warrenhall. Then after Warrenhall are the streets, you know, the biggest college you ever go in our life. I just dead up.
Because look here now, I'm thinking about this thing now, as a parent. When you have one child who is even 3 years older than the other, you can take a little breather and know, say, all right, I'll catch up myself for the next one. But in a phone case, everything I have to find one time, two picnics.
And the worst part, when my mother 19-year-old, she have a child already long time.
Oh my goodness. So that's an extra burden.
Plus our father never doing the ambition thing. Him never move.
I love him think that.
Yeah, she'd have a cut. You see me?
All right, we're going to talk a bit. We're going to take a break. And, you know, what Tracy there? Tracy there, listen so much she didn't remember if we take a break. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come forward. We're going to talk about the whole twin thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I done so go on already, you know. I test them, I try testing on Anthony. For them to know someone a hot skull. Fully bad.
Really? Man, not half bad. Man, fully bad. All right, so that is the impersonation of Popcorn. All right, now, so we're talking about the whole twin thing now. All right, many times I look at twins, especially twin boys, and I'm going to be very honest with you. I know it sounds nice and cute and fuzzy to say, oh, double love. That's not what I think at all. I think, as a mother, I think, oh, Lord, double trouble.
Yeah.
Straight up. You are identical twins, right?
Yeah.
And growing up as little boys, identical twin boys in the garrison.
Yeah.
Tell us some of the problem where identical twin boys give. Straight up. Trouble we want to give as identical twin boys.
Well, I mean, we can't say it no, you know what I mean? You feel good for born with a twin car. Especially when you go to boom and touch teenage, you know, you say, all right, the girl them come in and one thing. So, you know, the more the merrier car. All right, one thing that make it nice to me them time, there was, like, for example, me and my woman in that step now, we there somewhere and thing, and me see another little thing, and me I said, John, no, neither, you know. I just send him go look her and give her my name and number, it done. When she call on me,
you're joking.
Yeah.
And them thing they on a so you know we hear these stories in it.
Yeah, only for like
so it's really, really true.
Only for time, man.
So enough time you see a girl and you're not available at that time, so you just make curly locks deal.
Yeah.
And then by the time you're ready for cash,
yeah, man, and it's well gotten to, you know, because you know me, the man full of lyrics and arguments.
You're going nice.
So you know what's that?
You're going nice.
By the time you say, done. Yeah, man, she ready, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, my goodness me. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the identical twin thing.
Yeah.
We hear a lot of things about identical twins, right?
Yeah.
And how similar, I'm going to ask you how different you are. But I first want to know, how similar are you really? Are the stories that we hear about twins really true? Can you really know when something is wrong with each other, the whole thing? Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, that is on a spiritual level. It's true. It's not something like if you see a cut, you see my skin open up and blood start. You get me, I say?
Yeah.
It's more like, all right, enough time is a man with all right, watch out now. Me that go somewhere. I mean, at the greatest mood in the whole entire world, and there's just this difference of just come over me.
Yeah.
Like something just come over me and like a feeling just I say, find out.
How is your brother?
Where him there, when me call him there hospital.
You joking?
Yeah.
That has happened?
Yeah, him did a walk and him just drop.
Faint.
Yeah,
serious?
him just faint.
And you just know
downtown,
that?
Yeah, him go downtown and me just feeling, me just go somewhere. And then me just get a feeling like something wrong. Me never know how really, but the first instinct is to find out. Me I call him phone now, get him. He say me, then me call BG. But did I par with him? I say, yo, BG call him. Say, Johnny, me just like a call the dog and some credit me and look him there in the hospital. And me just carry him around there. So it's kind of weird. Me don't know if you explain it fully.
No, we don't know how. See me not to confuse this thing with some UFO thing or what. Yeah.
But it's a real thing.
Yeah, but real though.
Yeah. And the same thing can happen to people who are just close.
Yeah.
Much less when you're born in the same womb.
Good.
Yeah, man, I can just imagine. All right. As inseparable as you are as twins.
Yes.
You keep you keep hinting it along the conversation, you know, that we're different people.
Yeah.
Close, but we're different people.
Good.
I get it.
Yeah.
You both also have different interests, although you're twins.
Yeah, man.
Paul, Two Locks, you have been very interested in fashion designing.
Yeah.
And you, Curly Locks, have always been the idiot.
Yeah, that jovial, happy. Yeah, that type of person.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
My question to you now is, when you are different, how different are you? How different are you?
Well, I mean, it's like night and day. Yeah, I mean...
That's different.
Yeah, for example, because everybody have a type of personality trait.
Yes.
That is the outline or the backdrop of who they are most of the time.
Right.
Yeah. So if my personality trait would have to be the happy-go-lucky, jovial type of... You know, that's who I am most of the time. Not that way all the time.
Right.
When I'm angry, it's not too much. Or when me look upset, it's not too much. But him now would have been opposite to that.
Meaning?
That man is serious.
Yes, in serious.
Most of the time. Him not saying no laugh.
Yeah.
But he's a serious type of person most of the time. And if you don't know him, you'd feel like him vexed with you or him.
Funny, you know. All right.
But I don't cut you, Two Locks.
Yeah.
You see, when we talk about, you say a while ago when we talk about, say, some man take on for idiot, you were the one that come in right away and say, some man can't do that too still. You know, see, so you have that like a personality. What you're going to say now? What you're going to say?
Basically, it when me really, cause growing up, me as I try to start out, like, who am I? You know what I mean? And my brother always, him the one way, I just say, yo, like, him quick to diffuse any situation, forgiver, I might get in. And like, sometimes I'm even ready to forgive some people. I mean, I say, man.
I'm not ready yet.
You see me? Nah, sir, I'm not depend on that, my youth. Then I see the man take a feed that. All right. Like, him could have worked out that way. So, after a while, I realized I could have used two great men to compare personality. All right, and me would have to say him a Martin Luther King and me a Malcolm X.
I got you. Great analogy.
But a two great man.
Great analogy.
Yeah.
So he is the peacemaker.
Yeah.
And you are more
only for time when my head hot now, I'm out to get in a be a problem now. Cause him, it's a female opinion, mean the world to me, you know.
Yeah.
So you see if him tell me, say, yo, loud that. Me respect him opinion enough for just loud that. You get me? I say so. You find say we are the same in many ways.
Yeah, agree with nothing. Same way like him, minimally.
Yeah.
And then he would have been the same way like me, you know.
Minimally.
Yeah.
All right, I have twin friends, you see?
Yeah.
A sister in California, right?
Yeah.
And they crack me up.
Yeah.
Sometimes we hear them argue, right? Back in the day, they would argue, have some serious arguments.
Yeah.
And, you know, me that just dead with laugh because joking. Because at the end of the day, really and truly, and them explain it to me. When them argue, they say to me, say, the two of them have the same opinion, you know.
Yeah.
But one just take on that part of the opinion there, and the other one just take on the opposite thing.
That's what
happened to you too.
Yeah. Two of us say the same thing but different.
Yeah. Yeah, only for time. But we kind of learn how to solve them type of conflict there later on in life. Because you know what happens? People will be, because everybody wants different things.
Everybody entitled to them.
Everybody entitled to them opinion and whatever. So we'll start saying, okay, you know what happens? Let's just say we record a CD now. I'm going to say, all right, a A instead of B. And then it becomes such a conflict that, okay, your opinion matters so much that you know what happened now, we're going to make God deal with this.
Right.
So I flip a kind and see if God say head, and not tail. So me I go say head, you say tail. Me win, you lose, done.
All right, both of you just said at different times that your opinions matter to each other.
Yeah.
It's that bad. It's that much, right?
Yeah, man.
It's that much. You don't really move on too much without that consensus.
We have to resolve whatever conflict
between us. Because you know what happened? Let me tell you what ties us together to me. Because I know enough to know deal good enough.
Right.
What tie we together? The struggle.
Yeah.
Remembering the struggle together. Every aspect of the struggle has always been us. It's like, oh, me ever look left and me see him, me ever look right and me see him. So it's like to not see him would have been, me don't know a whole different ball game. And we don't want to really play the ball game. So we say, you know what happened to make somebody, because you grow, you have different perspective on life. Different and that person, they really have to stay. We have to organize a structure. We can keep that together and respect each other to such a level where, you know, we will never be apart. We have to always find a way to solve the conflict. People have to live that kind of way there, you know, because we have to function in the earth together.
You know, sometimes what I find, I think we just be humble enough to just understand that, look here, Bridget, I love you and I need you, yeah.
And it done.
And I done that, done.
Yeah, man.
No bag talking.
No only for talking. I love you, I need you.
Yeah,
argument done.
You know, that's why funerals are sad, because most people feel like tomorrow will come.
Yeah.
And most people sad because they may have something else to say to the person or something else. And, you know, it always come down to that thing that, okay, Jesus, them gone now. I never even know so them all gone, so.
All right. As inseparable as you are, right? You both had different interests.
Yeah.
Two Locks was interested in fashion design.
Yeah, from early.
From very early. And you, Curly Locks, were always the writer and the person interested in music.
Yes.
How did you manage to actually find that common place to become twin of twins?
All right. You know, whenever I look for it, that's the greatest things in life that we can achieve come spontaneously. Yeah. That is what I believe. There is nothing where you say, oh, I'm gonna make a hit today. That's why Jamaica music now is so, you know, it's so weak. Yeah. Because the spontaneity is gone from it. People are controlling the outcome of everything said and everything done. Yeah. You make me laugh and me happy, you're gonna have to give me a joke? No. After 1, 2, 3 joke. Yeah. You get me? I said to you? You're gonna have to sing a song. No, it's got to hit. Give me a hit. Give me a hit. Yes. When you know, the greatest thing about our hit is that it come off of just a natural voice. We are tough crackers in the studio, and we're dead, you know, and me decide say, you know, so we're not gonna do no voicing, and him just start talk something where we are on a joke with from morning, and then the voice change, and when you look at the whole album voice in like 10 minutes. Right. So it's just a spontaneous type of thing, and then what happened to Twin of Twins did happen just natural, that way there, and it evolved into Twin of Twins, because you know what happened? My vision was, okay, you know what, I was always the DJ. Right. I was always the person who had the whole heap of putting together this and that. But you know, I said to myself, I say, you know what happened? Why, since both of us are on this journey, like struggle and life together, you know, this would be great. Because my brother always is an avid lover of music. It's not like he's a fake to music. Right. We were together in, Super Cat are the baddest thing. We love are we together? So it's like, me know him love the music too. Right. I'm saying, why be alone?
Yeah.
I'm going to make the trad, and both are with this, there's a whole lot of joy. So why not bring that joy? I'm say, all right, you know, with what we got through as people, you know, we must be the twin of all twins.
Oh, man.
So I just say, you know, that's the name, instead of King of Kings,
Twin of twins.
Because we got through everything, and we're unstoppable.
And you go through it together.
And we go through it together. So we are the twin of all twins. So that is what, and then that's how him come in. And we just never look back. And weird enough, when me did the fashion designing. No, then already, we don't know about no weed rasta, no smoke herbs. It's what kind of thing, I just did the rasta. No, hey, what? Oh, that tell you rasta Babylon. Hey, Babylon, wicked in I how are you about that? Well, cartel, and me fear where you are doing so long rasta. Well, it's politics, complexion, friends and Benz in a motor. Boy, I deal with your wicked rasta. Yo, hold on there. Yo, Charge, you want to fix up a bunk for the elder? Oh, you mean Charge, fix up a bunk for the elder, yes, man. How you feel like? Boy, we are telling you, say, no, believe you me. There are times that I'm listening to this CD, and I laugh so hard that I'm embarrassed. I'm telling you the God show. Me shame. Me laugh so hard, me shame. Me say, when the man said, boy, I'm going to give him 2 audios, and boy, I'm going to tell you everything that. Anyway, your imitations. Who does most of the imitations? Curly Long. I figured so. All right. So your imitations are incredible. Give thanks.
And incredibly funny.
Straight.
No, believe you me. You're very, very close. The only person I have seen do a better imitation than you is Ron and Adams. No, Renita.
Yeah.
SSP Louis.
Yeah.
No, nobody can beat you with Adams.
Cool, right?
But SSP Louis. The only person who could have given a little competition is with SSP.
Yeah, I'm bad.
I'm bad. And I'm an idiot too. No sense him don't have. Yeah. All right. So you are incredibly funny and incredibly talented.
Yeah, good time.
All right. But you seem to have a fascination with Muta Baruka. What is all of that about?
Honestly, let me really take like time to say, right?
Yes.
Muta Baruka was one of the person them from an early age where me I listen as a youth, and he made to me Muta Baruka did represent the struggle, represent the people, represent the poverty that we were facing. But he didn't also represent that. He represent the intellectual capacity that I think I had within me that needed to be highlighted. I mean, say, okay, it's cool and fashionable after all to be educated. Because the system teach you them say, done school and fashionable, and if you're educated, you're a nerd. So it's like you have that kind of thing that in you where you want to make it shine because you know that this thing is a vehicle that will take you to the world. You understand? Muta Baruka was the person who really me did look to as an intellect, and then now the sign was that him not smoke.
Right.
I'm not saying, but we don't smoke neither.
Right.
You get me? I said to you?
So what you say?
So it's like
Muta was more the noun and you were the verb.
Good. Yeah, he was just a person where me look to him to say, okay, you know what happened? Him had an icon there in my mind. Because consciously, we kind of grew up on a conscious level. We father as a social commentator.
Yeah. Right.
We were mother the same.
Right.
We always talk about issues, and Muta was just this. The embodiment, he encapsulated that.
Absolutely.
Of issues, like what's going on, and hey, brethren, me used, as I say, me never did say, oh, watch him go talk like Muta now. Me used to say, okay, me never say watch him go sound like him, so watch him go talk like him.
Right.
And then the sound came with talking like him. And then me realized every time I do it, somebody say, Muta. And me say, oh, chat.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Because we're talking about theatre, because you know that we're very involved in theatre.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. When you're talking, because I know people like you, I know you, I get you.
Yes.
And people like you will just be talking naturally and say, boy, you want to see him say. Yeah. And as I say him say, they just broke into all the person talk.
Yeah.
Is that how the whole impersonation thing
is? That's exactly where it come about. You understand? Good.
All right. Your humor now is very in the street.
Yeah.
Laced with expletives. I mean, a while ago, when I'm glad we're done with that tape here, because I think the Broadcasting Commission can't call me for the rest of the day. Laced with expletives.
Good thing.
Some would say vulgar. Others would say real.
Yeah.
How say you?
Real. Yeah. Real. Yeah, we say real. We say how we grow. We say surroundings. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm saying you want that good, decent. You know, give me a good, decent life. Grow up in a. Yeah. You know, give me a home. You know,
Don't give me this volatile situation, this explosion, and don't get this war. Then you expect nothing to result from that.
Wow.
You know, there is nothing at all put in place. As
I wonder if social anthropologists listening to this conversation.
You know what I mean? Just give me what you want to see. You know,
you want to see that? Give me that.
Be the example.
Absolutely.
Be the example of who you want. You know, where you want the world to be. Live it.
Yeah, like,
you know?
But this is your experience.
This is our experience.
And if you don't like it, change the experience.
This is who we grow around. This is how we grow. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect me to be, you know, Al Miller. You can't expect that from me. That's not how I was brought up.
But you know something, no disrespect to anybody else, but a lot of people who are Jamaican, the fact that I can crack up like that about it now tells you that although I'm not going to be behaving that way, there's a bit of that in me, and there's a bit of that in all of us,
of course,
because it's a part of our culture.
I think is living up to these the colonial expectations of the mouse. It must be prim and proper. You know, if you're going to do this, aristocratic, aristocratic, you must be proper, and you must put this together and this and that.
But you know, with all of the vulgarity and all of the realness, but there is a lot of realness. No, I mean, and with all of the humor, because I remember when the police are beat, I remember who him a beat.
Big way,
him a beat, and the man a say, the man a beat me on a level. You know, you deal with police brutality, you know, and you deal with people who getting so accustomed to police brutality that them all feel like say them a get beaten on a level.
Good.
So because, serious social commentary.
Because even if you check it in our society today, we are talking about crime, right? And I'm just saying, all is equated to this. You see a man a kill a goat the first time, you see him cut him short, you vomit. Him do it the second time, you feel bad. Vomit. You feel bad. Third time you feel bad. The fourth time you say, lend me knife, let me help you. Just like how the internet desensitized the youth them. Nobody not sorry for nobody again, them a video it.
Absolutely.
Explain that. We become so accustomed.
You use the word. It's a desensitization of things that's supposed to be sensitive about.
And nobody is sensitive to it, and them don't even know.
And also, too, when you listen to that tape, for those who don't have a clue what happens in the street, in real life.
It brings it in.
Oh, Lord, it
brings it here. And I think no other artist can do that like the way we effectively do it. And that's a part of the reason why I'm pushing.
All right, because of the genre. Who else has that?
We sum it all up in one song, you know.
Which
one? Of the biggest songs. Dope. And we've gotten so much backlash for that song. That song you up with the money. If you watch the video, it's a realistic song.
Let me ask you this now, because I've listened to this last one, because you heard me saying to Ron this morning. I've never listened to one before. But Ron said to me some time ago when it just came out, Sister Elise, because I know some love for Dead with love. Him said, my sister, get a copy. And I've gotten a copy. And I listened to it. There's just so much that has come out of it. Because, yes, we hear enough bad word. But it is so much more than bad word. I hear theatrics. I hear some real, raw reality that happened to the average streetist on the road.
And it connects to the average, you know?
How do you decide, one, on the topic, two, the character, and three, how you're going to treat the whole thing? All
right. You know, honestly, how I decide in terms of the creative process and the character and how we're going to do certain things, you know, it's based on still being real. It's based on still being a part of that struggle. We did not, you know, become something and then forget about that struggle. Twin one of the only artists who really sacrifice to really give light.
Sacrifice is the right word.
For example, now, I'm saying, all right, let's say, you know, me a create around something, and I say, all right, you know what, I still feel aware about that situation. Me not get immune to it yet.
No closure.
Because you know what happened, we look on it like, okay, you know what happened, it's like we were in a desert with a whole lot of people. You know, we stuck together. And, you know, the vehicle called music came and it could only hold me and my brother. So when we go for help, we go say there are people left behind. So that gives me like the drive. Say, yo, you know, them left behind and this is what's happening to them, and we not stop talking until this, you know, until a different, even if you're not going to really accept me in our house.
So it's like until everyone is free. Free.
You know, the spiritual shackle we hold them back. And I want to talk about two.
Yes, go ahead.
Before I forget.
Yes.
More so what make we who we are, and ladies need to listen to this, strong women. From the day we're born till now, strong women with granny, with mother, and I've come and seen, and there is hope for music yet, because I've seen strong women, if me can say Miss Kitty. Yeah. But I have a strong respect for you. One time there was nothing wrong with a song named How Come, and you stood up
and defended it.
And there's nothing wrong.
You lose your work, and
she lost her job, and she's even better after.
Really?
Yeah, that was strength.
Yeah,
I always give her the respect. That
and the man never run.
And you, Elise, let me tell you, you are the embodiment. To me, to my brother, we talk about it every day. Ladies need to understand that for a man to get you and stay with you, you have to have a certain attraction about you. You mustn't be what Babylon tell you that you're supposed to be, like this little chicken head, this little white fowl, and it's all about sex, it's all about a bag of foolishness. You must be a virtuous person. And I tell you how to live, you know.
Right.
You must seek to first be respected.
This is talking to the one that we are worried about the ring and not get it.
You understand?
Then we are talking about.
How nobody now married you, how nobody now do this, and the man this, and the man that, and one bag of complaint. You know what happened? Humble yourself to something higher than you first. Seek to be respected. Live in other regard. Dress in other regard. Make it become your whole entire life.
Right.
Because the woman is the first teacher of the child.
Right.
You understand? And you, a woman, have the youth then. So if you don't have sense, the whole world change.
Then said the person that rock the cradle rule the world.
Yes, the hands that rock the cradle rule the world.
Absolutely.
Sure. And next thing I want to say, youth in the struggle, no matter what you go through, no matter what you seek to do, because this is where I create the Uncle Sax character. The youth when they did a rap on the CD, you listen it, that youth was educated.
Yes.
That youth is educated, but frustrated, because you know what happened, overqualified. That's the dumbest thing we ever heard. If I'm overqualified, give me the work.
Yeah, give me the work.
And I'm going to become angry now. Yeah. And you know, when them say me are the worst person, when they go up on a big robbery. Remember, I'm telling people, if life is harder than death, people will subconsciously choose death.
Whoa.
People will choose death. They will want to die.
Definitely.
You're talking about a strong woman. You're talking about your grandmother. You're talking about your mother.
Yeah,
and you're talking to women generally now.
Generally.
Let me tell you something. A lot of women have been socialized to think that they must concentrate on them tail and not them head.
Yes, all right. Good. That I go on now.
So a pure tail I go on.
Yeah, what do you mean, man? They focus on what they put in their mouth and not in their brain.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Pure tail a flash now.
So I tell you then say, regardless how the system say, you can make it. We barely fought through. What we got through no normal. A regular person would have give up. Yeah. Don't give up.
Right.
It can happen. Come and see a youth named Horace. Let me tell him, after we got a youth, then come from architect. That's our architect now.
Who's that?
One youth from Mobile named Horace. Some things I'm seeing a little youth they got through to stay in a school. Some things I'm seeing got through to stay in a school. They have a little youth they walk and sell sweetie and paying school fee up a you with. Them nobody sit down and complain. Yes, the problem is there, but what are we gonna do about it?
Absolutely.
When them push back.
Same way, sir.
Rasomi go through the same
way, sir.
Same youth from Nongamobi again.
Yes.
Rasomi go through the same thing.
Yeah.
Rasomi fight to play and song them from day one. You are one of them, I'm say give him a big strength. Yeah. I have to big you up for that. Yeah. You understand me? I say, and I have to big up Muta Maruka again for one thing. When, you know, with darkest moment, reach out to Muta and say, Father, you know, say honestly, you know, as a man I look up to, as that person that when me see, as the person where me consider where me want to be when I'm older. This is the person that serious turn. That person the way he came when we say, all right, see a poem here. More I recite it because I'm too weak to do it.
That's when your mom passed.
Yeah.
And the part of me respect the most is the fact say, in a certain Rasta religion, Rasta not go funeral.
He came.
Muta Baruka walk in a funeral barefoot same way like Muta and come and delivered that poem.
Yeah.
Man, I respect the bounty killer too.
You understand?
All right. You both make us double over with laughter. But yet you have had some very painful moments in your life. You lost your son, Curly. And you both lost your mom, Miss Lou. How do you deal, Curly, because you have a double whammy? How do you deal with your personal pain?
The way I've always dealt with it is like I always try to think back on the person and who they were, you know, and, you know, decide within myself, say, if they were here, how would they want to see me react to their death? Would they want it to, like, bring me down? or go forward. So go forward.
Can I tell you something? And we're going to move on fast, because me and you know how that's up.
Yeah.
I remember, I've been through that.
Good, me know that. See, I fuck your boy did out of Amara Road.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, my place.
All right, cool.
Sadly.
I remember him dreaming me one time. Him time let me do it, and I'm sorry,
See.
And him said to me in the dream, boy, mommy, I love how you deal with this. You say, oh, you're not to go on depress and things. I'm depressed,
Yeah.
But if I try to give me a message, because enough people me meet along the way, and to all them people, them I deal with them passing it, I hold them back.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to say, oh, you're dealing with this, hold me back.
Yeah.
And when I came out of my sleep, I said, well, good, I got the message.
Yeah, you get it.
I got the message loud and clear. Don't hold me back with your grief.
Cheers.
Leave me, make me sore.
Free
me up.
Yeah.
Free me up.
Cheers.
So to hear you say that, I will move fast this, because I know me and you start ball with it.
That's true, that's true.
So we're going to move fast.
Yeah.
All right.
Mitchie and people like Wingy B, some of our friends, because it's not even little bit of people we lose along the way. So we carry them in our heart continuously, but we fight for them.
Absolutely.
We fight for their memories. We live. Yeah. They might have not died in vain.
Absolutely. And you also recognize, I am sure, that them not gone away, don't you?
No, man. Not gone.
Yeah, no way.
Let me tell you on earth, if you believe in your spirit, if you believe in the spirit and you get led by the spirit, if you're a spirit person like Irene said, the wind, you understand the natural mystic. Life's sweet. Yeah, man. There's nothing that worry you. Yeah, man. Or bring you down too easily. Yeah, you will get down, but you get back up quick. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
You know, we're human.
Whew. All right. You were both at a recent mass rally put on by Cards.
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't there?
I heard about it. But,
you heard about it? I read that you were there. You weren't there?
No, never did it.
The only people that ever said to that.
We don't know so call it a mistake. We hear after, but once you read it, we in support
this question don't make no sense.
No, man, it makes sense, said we. Ask about the card. Yeah, man.
All right. I know that you're both, as you said before, you're both you're from a family of social commentary, right? So you're carrying on that whole tradition.
Yeah, man, we this never change.
But them all quote you want to say?
Yeah, the interview.
Oh, what a piece of weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're quoted as saying that you'll gladly participate as long as it remains non-violent.
Yes.
Let us talk about that issue, and because we need to hear. Robert, my colleague Robert, a while ago when him come inside and him pass, him said to me, twins, man. They might have gone like them an idiot, but them highly intelligent. Right, so I know that you have views. Tell us, and you're one of the artists who I know that you're very objective. You think very strongly, but you're objective. Tell us, how as artists do you feel about the whole something there?
Yeah, the whole gay issue. First, what I want to say to the gay community is this. I think recently they've been, to me, at first we thought that they were seeking equality.
Right.
To be respected as human beings or whatever the case. And I think Jamaica has grown past the archaic approach to the whole gay issue. Jamaica grew past that whole. Of course. Because we see Shibada have career in Jamaica.
Right.
And there is no question to everybody where them think about him.
Right.
You understand me? I say that you'd be a hypocrite to say.
True.
The common man in the road, not that them say. So we're not putting a derogatory term, but we feel like Jamaica grew past that. And they are holding on. The message that the gays are putting out, especially to the international community, is that they are still being persecuted. You know what I mean? Most of the time when the persecution reach the gays, I say sometimes one and two man are still dark. Most of the time when the persecution reach them are from them own community, them own relationships. So, we think they are trying to, I think they're trying to make straight illegal. Yes. Like after a while, when them out there to one port of entry, like everybody is silent. I'm not gay, and that is not illegal either. That's why we can't say it straight. Just because I'm going to live with you and do business with you, or you're in our industry, that not say me I go become gay because you are now liberated. So what do you think? Do you think that it has passed just fighting for equality? Of course. And now it reached into a stage now. Dominant. All right. Yes. Mama Elise, if we as an artist can go up on a stage and say, yo, big up all of the straight people, them. You never say nothing about gay. Then you still turn off your shoulder when they reach a foreign. How that works? It is unfair.
So why me can't say me straight?
You know what I'm saying? Buju Banton do a song 20 odd year ago, and I'm sure Buju has evolved in terms of Jamaica. In terms of, there's no artist that can sing with the crowd and prove. And if you notice, it gone out of every artist set. So why still have this big thing about dancehall and reggae, and I stop a genre or a culture when we grow past that with the people?
You know what I think? I think, right, that because of the violence that is known to be placed on them. However, I agree with you. A lot of the violence placed on them coming from them lovers.
Of course.
And next
everybody know that.
The next part of it is revenge against the straight society.
Yeah.
See, you saw them dealing from long time. So I'm dealing and beat our time now. The mentality that to me, I see them a try to like, okay, you know what? And them are overdo it because you know what? There are some living under one bridge in New Kingston. I've seen homeless people in Jamaica for years and them not getting highlights. When all of a sudden someone under one bridge I get highlight. Not saying a man for homeless, you know what I mean?
Right.
Whosoever help them, I know my cause that. I know my cause, I not fight the cause.
Right.
But these men, a lot of the time, notice something about them. Elise, Mama Elise, listen me good and hear me Jamaica.
Yeah.
Them under the bridge. And a good man a pass with all them woman.
Yeah.
Boy, I mean for Avia.
Yeah. Oh, that's
body good up.
Yeah.
Now when a man goes so boom, now I feel violated by that now. Remember when people talk your picture things, you know.
Yeah.
Boy, they want me. How are this? When I'm start run down some people now, them turn on the camera phone.
Yeah.
Say, look how we're being persecuted in Jamaica. Look how
dark they are. Has the camera phone ever show which part the argument start?
But you know something, this is a conversation that has to continue.
Yeah, man.
Because let us talk about heterosexuality.
See.
And if a woman is walking on the road and a man decides that him like her and I go reach for her and even for touch her, violation.
Right. And so imagine a man like a man.
They do this thing.
What does that go?
It's even rougher because the unnatural aspect of it is going to be the first thing in your mind.
Can I just say, as we move on, can I just say that just like what you said earlier, there has been a fight in the gay community for equality.
Yeah.
However, if the gay community insists on carrying over them gayness in the people that's straight,
that is what they're doing.
It is going to create intolerance never before seen in
Jamaica, because you know what happened now? The violence are going to re-emerge.
Absolutely.
Because them rape one way day, them rape a straight man.
Absolutely.
Yes. 4 of them all are youth and rape.
And we not see a big lava loop on that.
I really am very, very cautious about what is happening because if heterosexuals have rules and regulations which them have to apply to, and boundaries, we all need boundaries.
Of course.
All of us have to have boundaries.
Of course.
And everything where they get them do them overdo it. And might be a woman, them overdo everything. Them no respect no rule, no law, not apply to them.
We need boundaries.
Yeah.
The same set of boundaries.
Well, not in general, because I'm sure you have gays who don't really like that loud.
That is true.
You have them who don't like that.
Just like how you have heterosexuals who overdo the thing.
Nice, good. That is true. So that's why you have a balance there. But we are appeal to them to stop. That, you know what happened? It's not good for Jamaica.
It's not.
Yeah.
It is not good for the country.
Stop telling lies.
You know what bothers me? Curly and Tulak, let me tell you what bothers me. If you overdo the thing, you're going to create more intolerance.
Good, yeah, man. And them all just say, look at it. It's been in the gone nowhere. No, it kind of did go down and then now it's soon rape. So what is now?
I'm still at hold my stance. And them homosexuality where them have is a learned behavior.
You know, that can be argued.
Yeah.
What all I'm saying, if it is tolerance that you are fighting for,
then now you get it and then now you start.
You overdo the thing, and if you overdo the thing, you're going to get back into intolerance.
It is going to go way back there.
So let us be careful. Let us balance the thing. All right, let's go in. We go past this now. Okay, one of the things that I notice about Twin of Twins is the fact that you have created a niche for yourself.
Good.
The fact that you are creative. You have chosen a creative genre. And what is even more exciting to me is that you are now recreating yourself on this journey. Boy, I said, sweet me. Let me ask you this. Are you doing this recreation of yourself consciously, or is it something that is just naturally happening?
We are led by the Spirit. You know, we are led by, you know, if it's a Joan, you can't hang granny. You get me? Granny say, you know, just meekly wait, you know? Me watch and just see.
and then feel, and then go.
Right.
And then it just in a year, your vibes will tell you what to do.
And you will be led. It scare me. A whole lot of times, it scare me. Sometimes I'm frustrated after that type of creative process.
Right.
Sometimes I say, John, this year go faster, or me I do too much, or it's just you're being controlled.
You do too less.
You know, we're being controlled by a higher force, higher than we. Because when I fake it, when I try to do it like half of the unnatural, I don't feel it.
Right.
And some material I don't feel it's never released.
Like a lot of fans been asking, whether volume, whatever, it's soon done. Because we do it natural.
Yeah.
We go in, we leave your son when I watch you, we are go straight go do it. And by a reach through the door and say, yo. Nah,
is that you were saying before? A guy could come to you and say, give me that joke. No.
Yeah.
No, it is not that way. That's why it's so great. That's why it's so great, because, you know, we keep it real.
All right, let us get to the point that I want to get to.
See.
I was elated when I heard Curly Locks doing poetry.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm thinking to myself, not only, it's not like you're trying a thing in a Virgin.
Yeah.
You dip on the thing.
Yeah, man, me give thanks.
How that come about?
You know, say, honestly, when I first said this, I think every lyrical genius is a poet.
Every DJ too.
Yeah, whether they realize it
or not.
No, you know, whether they realize it is a poet. Because it's an art, it's a way with words.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
For me, you know, it was always a part of me. But you know how certain things set, you do this and they might expect that, and you know, sometimes you kind of shake you within yourself, like you say, wait, I wonder if them are going to like this, or they might see me, I try this, or this is not me. I'm just saying, no, we don't really care.
Mama Elise, this man is such a genius in a sense. All right, watch this. Like, for example, did you know, Jamaica never know this, It's Okay by Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
It was written for Usher.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the song So Bad Killer said, no, Curly, you're mad. You're mad.
You tell me about me if you have this. No.
You know what I mean?
I never really write it, so me ever sing it. I don't really feel like me is that much of a bad singer at the time.
Right.
You know? And I'm dabbling in singing too, because a lot of people might know the song I did for Zion in a tutor. It's too sad, so then they kind of stay away from it.
Yes,
Then hate the sadness. People afraid to be sad. If you cry, nothing wrong with crying.
You have to ball.
You have to ball. Nothing wrong with balling.
Especially man shy away from ball.
Balling.
Man. And sometimes the man they were shy away from ball. Nobody not have to see a ball in a virgin. Like say we have to see a bush go ball in a virgin.
I never believe, you know, if you're not ball, you kill.
Thank you. Because it means that you have not buckle up 2 locks, and that way they know you don't give vent to that feeling there.
Good. Every time you ball, you feel better.
Yes, every time.
You have a ball long about something that when they done like a bird lift off of your head, you light.
All right, like when we just get the news of my mother drop out and the balling start. Me I wonder, me I gonna stop there or something.
Yeah.
Till you ball and you stop little there.
You know,
eventually, you just live off of the memory.
Yeah, we were all built with that coping mechanism. Africa, we never get the news, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what inspired me to really merge with the whole Mama Africa type thing.
Right.
It's inspiration again. There we go.
Yeah. And talking about Africa, you've been to Africa recently.
Yeah, man.
Gambia.
Gambia, Senegal.
Let me ask you this, though, because I'm always curious.
Nigeria.
All right, it's fine to listen to this mixtape, but when you're on stage, and you're on stage with a culture that is not Jamaican, and you joke them distinctly Jamaican, bad word, this you have to know that's
all right, watch this now. All right, watch this now. We do it natural as I tell you, and guess what? Come back to save we at the end of every day. Yeah. Knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, if you depend on and say, yo, Jesus, we're going to get some Jamaican joke in this foreign place here. We know enough about the foreign place, so we create around that.
We just kind of create before we do the show.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we go to Nigeria and I'm like, it is a pleasure for me to be here.
Yeah.
I want to tell you people that if you like the Jamaican dialect, you tell me, you tell me what you like. Because I know over there in, what is the place called? The capital of Nigeria is
Lagos.
Lagos. You know what I mean? You just get them involved and them hear themselves. They just kind of put in you and then it just kind of mad. And kind of they feel blessed to have that type of ability.
What a beautiful talent. You know, for everybody who have the gift of humor, for everyone who have the gift to make people laugh, I always say to the Mosai, which one I want them take off?
Hey, you know, ask every man. They must talk about man a top, not a bad man. Make anyone a uno and me go on a girl move. Back in a time or now or whatever the case may be.
Yes.
And ask the woman what you like the most about any man. Where I go get you or not.
He makes me laugh.
Good. Ask any woman that.
He makes me laugh.
Okay.
Absolutely. He makes me laugh. And you know what I love? Some of them see him. Let me tell you something about man. Because I can tell you a little bit of something. It's enough for them man where people feel like, so toughest thing and tough crackers and Hey, you see when uno na them out, like the rest of the man them, not them out. Some crazy joke them I give them woman, you know, and that I keep them.
All right, a sense of humor is essential, even with who you say serious.
Yes.
If you call me a comedian, Zebra is a comedian, Bounty killer. There's nobody ninja man. You like Bounty or Ninja Man.
Ninja idiot.
You know what I mean? So why? Because it don't look a certain way, just get one label and put it on back.
Don't do that. All right, I get in the wrap up. Because you know, so we're going to do this straight.
One day, you know, we are ready.
What are you looking forward to? I'm going to ask you first, Curly, and then I'm going to ask two laps. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to a day when, you know, when the garrison will finally wake up to and, you know, really understand what we mean by education and how important it is. They can understand when the budget are read.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You can understand when you lead as a man.
Know these words.
I understand when them attack, when nothing clap.
Nice. You understand me? I say, me don't really like one day, you know, me wake up. You know, the surroundings that we so much desire, as much as it is that they are holding it back, you are holding back yourself too. We want the youth them to empower themselves and start blaming somebody else to where you should really make sure or ensure become the outcome of your life. You know, and in this regard, we shall say we're not ever going to leave this struggle or this fight. You know, this fight, we know enough people within the same, because people everywhere, not everybody not going to like it.
Right.
We get over that. So,
yeah, man.
So them boy going to empower bright and rare.
Right.
No matter me.
Right.
One bag of thing, but we know the right thing we are telling, just like when you raise a child.
Right.
Child are going to feel like a wickedness,
Right.
But when you got only one day when you take up that book, then you start learning to do certain things, you're going to understand, say, this, the man that tell me how powerful it is.
Yeah.
Next thing, you know, more really, you know, give some shout outs to, like, you know, some, you know, artists that I work with. You know, Tough Crackers, you know, resilient, you loyal to the thing. Yeah. Big up Tough Crackers. We have a youth named Dax. I can tell the word to look out for that youth.
We have Magic Float from Clarendon.
And you know, you have a youth named, you know, you have Bushman. We have the Burning Bush Productions, a big up Charlie Pro in that regard. Then again now, you got to remember something there.
Jamie.
Yeah, you have DeVito, the link from Chisholm Avenue, one next youth that the world I go watch me tell you that you have Patrick them from doing the park.
Two laps, what you look forward to?
Alright, me look forward to a bag of things. This is like a mash up your program, you know. Alright. But just say me can do it quick. Alright. Me look forward to on Jamaica way. Educate themselves more. I mean, I talk about the 25% educated. We seek knowledge. You know what I mean? I mean, I look forward to the girl them. Try be a woman. It's so nice.
Yes, it's so nice.
Change more than just your clothes.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Having the bag and the video light and drink one juice, having a drink and take a picture, put on Facebook. There's more to life, man.
Yeah.
Intellectual intercourse.
Curly just said it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Beautiful.
And here one again, before me go, I look forward to a day when we as a ghetto people unite in music and otherwise, because it's embarrassing to even say we don't like gay and they're more united than we.
Yes.
Then where do we stand?
Straight.
As a people.
Straight.
Where do we stand?
Straight.
And mommy something tomorrow her birthday, 1 year since she dead.
Who, your mommy?
Yeah.
You serious?
Tomorrow is her birthday. So we're going to have a get together down at Chisholm.
Yeah, so,
you know, so Chisholm.
Everybody in 13 can just come all our vibes and chill. You see me? It's not a dance per se, so. You know what I mean? Come true. Any amount of it, that's far.
That's a vibes out, a whole vibe. Because I know we never left Chisholm yet. Every day, you know what I mean?
Kingston 13 to the world.
I feel Tracy a breathe down in my neck, man. No, trust me.
Tracy, all right, Tracy, she don't know. I'll tell you go.
Trust me. But you know, something that I find very interesting, I always thought that I could not go soul to soul with two people. I just did. I don't know if it's a twin thing.
Yeah,
but I just did and had a wonderful, wonderful interview.
Yeah, man, we enjoyed likewise, you know?
No, I can't say I know two black. I got no Curly, I know.
Yes, they have to do two separate interviews. No. One this week, one next week. You see me? So it's all good.
Beautiful. Nice having you. As I said again, one of the things that I admire the most about you, apart from the humor, because like you said, we as women, we love to laugh. And no matter how our man serious, because we love our serious man too, you know.
Yeah.
But we like when our serious man can crack joke.
Nah, yeah.
Right? So that one of the things I love about you is your humor.
Yeah, that's the foundation of charisma.
That's the foundation of charisma. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good.
There you go. And one of the things I have to respect about you both is how you recreate yourselves in such a way that you make it easier. Me no say, it not easy.
It's not easy, none time.
It not easy. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for coming in.
Yeah, man.
God bless you.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.